Alright, there we go. Now everything's good. Now everything's good. This is this. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Monday. Welcome to the 5-star featured Yellow Jacket Arena Top 300 Arena Grind live stream, so on and so forth. I'm Rob vonShoe. How's it going, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope the week is off to a good start here for you. Hope the weekend that just wrapped up was a good one. We got plenty to do here today. I have done absolutely jack diddly squat in the Yellow Jacket Arena here so far, and again, I'm going for top 300. I say that like that's a big, like, impressive thing, right? Top 300 for round one was the normal cutoff for the 1 to 5% milestones, which is the only reason I wound up getting a Yellow Jacket last time around, because his cutoff was just that low. So that is the only reason why I'm going for him again. Before I get too far along with all that nonsense, though, I want to take a minute and welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. It's been a good, busy week here so far. It being Monday, of course, means that there is not just one this time, but there were two brand new episodes of 3-Star SmackDown. I was joined by Slayer MCOC or Slayer of Gods, pardon me, conflating his YouTube handle and his Twitter handle. Slayer of Gods and People's Champ both joined me for the SmackDown, and that was a heck of a lot of fun. People's Champ went with Archangel. Slayer, of course, going with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Champ he is far and away known by. And had a pretty good time. Had a really good time. If you haven't checked that out already, please do take the moment, just jump on over. Those are at the top of the page here. They were a lot of fun. And I have just so much fun with the series in the first place. It's a great exercise in mastery building and synergy building, and then, you know, a little bit of fun with the skill gameplay comes in handy too. There will be another episode, of course, coming out next Monday as well, but who it's gonna be and which champ we're gonna use, I have no idea. Just gonna have to ring that notification bell and subscribe to find out as that drops first thing Monday morning. And all the other cool stuff that's going to be coming out between now and then, because it's going to be a busy week, guys. We got Psycho Man coming, I'm assuming, to arenas this week. I say assuming because there really hasn't been any news about it, but since they already gave us the free 3-star, I'm kind of assuming that he has to be first. Because it'd be really silly for them to give us a brand new champion of someone who we aren't going to see for like another month still, right? So again, I'm assuming it's the tech champ this week, and maybe a couple extra goodies here between now and then. Some fun videos, more legend, world record breaking perhaps. We'll see. Gotta stay tuned for all that. But it's all good times. Either which way, that's neither here nor there. And tonight's just arena and chill, guys. It's just arena and chill. Time to kick back, hang out, take a deep breath after a big old long day. Have ourselves a good time. From the top, though, I want to say big howdy to Noah and the legendary half. Matt Murdoch saying third. Well, there you go, guys. Going right down the list there. First, second, and third. Good to see you guys. Noah says, maxed out my Sunspot for rank 4 as a 5-star. Gonna destroy the collector now. Yeah, that poor dude absolutely has no chance. What am I doing here? Nice thing about that, though, too, is that, I mean, once you've got Sunspot ranked up there, he's going to be immensely useful in many, many, many other areas of the game, too. So that's very, very solid. Very, very solid. Cheers to you guys for smashing that like button. See that in chat as well. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. You know, Noah, you bring that up like that's happened more than just the one time. And it has only happened just the one time. And all the time I've been live streaming here, I only slept through the stream once. Never gonna live that down. Never gonna live it down. I suppose it is inevitable, though, that I'm sure at some point I'm going to wind up falling asleep during the live stream. So it's been a couple of times where it's come mighty close. But I'm sure that's going to happen at the same time. Sometime. But not tonight. Not tonight. Billy stopping by saying, "What up, everybody? How's it going, Billy? Happy Monday. What's new? What's the latest and greatest?" Noah asking, who are y'all rooting for in the Super Bowl? I don't know. I really didn't have a dog in that fight. I'm a Packers fan through and through, and we got rinsed a couple weeks back. So I just wanted to see a good game. Really, I was one of those people that's like, I don't care who wins. I just want to see a fun game. And game was over pretty much at halftime. So I don't know. I mean, cheers to Brady for yet another ring, I suppose. But I swear, in like every interview or every, like, I don't know, promo piece or whatnot, everybody was harping about how old Tom Brady is, which is true. It's just that the fourth or fifth freaking time that, you know, they carry a story where it's like, you're the oldest quarterback, or like, your opponent was 6 years old when you joined the NFL. It's like, okay, we get it. We get it. Jeez. It's an interesting stat, I'll give you that, but I don't need to hear it every 20 minutes. But so it goes. So it goes. Noah, I think, is going for the troll there in chat. Pretty sure he's going for the troll there in chat. 99% sure. There's always a 1% chance because YouTube is ridiculously wonky with how some of these things wind up playing out. Which is why I always wind up having to double check that, like, the stream actually is streaming, despite the stream saying that it's streaming. Doesn't always necessarily mean that the stream is streaming. But, you know, there's always that chance. But I'm pretty sure everything's all good and hunky-dory. If my mouse wants to just wake up, that'd be cool. Wake up. Roberto stopping by saying, "Hello, Rob. Hope you're good. I am most excellent. Most excellent. Hope you are doing well as well. Happy Monday." See, no, that's funny because I'm not even kidding. That has happened before where I punch go live. It shows I'm going live, but it's not actually registering on YouTube that I am live. So I'm just like babbling away like an idiot here and to absolute nothingness. Jacob stopping by. What's up, Rob? What's good, Jacob? Happy Monday. How's the day finding you here? It is, well, into the second week of February already. It's the 8th. What the heck? Especially for it being a short month, that means that the month is almost a third done already. Almost. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not ready for it yet. The month hasn't barely even started, and already it's like, yeah, we're a third of the way through it. Yellow says, why do you sound so innocent? It's purely for the acting lessons that I took. So, one of the things that my parole officer was saying is that I had a very blunt demeanor. Like I just couldn't like act or lie my way out of a box, and it was getting me into a lot of trouble. So I wound up taking a bunch of acting classes at the end of my 25 to life sentence, and you know, then I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with this. But we have fun here. That's what I'm going for. That's the vibe I'm trying to build. So if it's if I come across as happy-go-lucky, then that's awesome. That's what I'm going for. You catch me off stream though, going to a pub, then might be a different experience. Might be a different experience. But for here on the stream, Wave Rebel says 7.2 beta starts tomorrow. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I don't know if I don't think I'm going to be diving into the beta day one. I don't think I am. Maybe tomorrow night I might like sign on just to see what it is, just for kicks. But yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be playing that pretty good. Because I did wind up double checking. I did not get an original beta access invites with everybody else, but I think it's one of the bonus perks of being part of the CCP is that you get into the beta. So I'm looking forward to it. 7.1 was a lot of fun. It sucked to do Legends Run. I'm not gonna lie. That was not the most fun I've had in game. But the fights themselves were pretty solid. And interesting. Good interesting, which is something this game desperately needs more of. You know, if this Infinity Man could just... Thank you. Thank you. That's it. That's all I needed. Hey guys, why did the ketchup blush? Because he saw the salad undressing. We'll take that phone call later. See, you put your phone in silent mode or do not disturb, and it's like, yeah, but... Time Tone says, is it safe to come into the channel yet? I don't want Rob to accidentally change me into a mod. That would be horrific. Horrific. Not horrific. Get custom enunciations here on this channel. Let's see. Yes. To that point, yes, it is safe to come in. There are no wrenches being thrown around here. Just in the off chance that you were coming in, Time Twin, I didn't want to like accidentally, like, you know, hit you over the head with one accidentally, and then it's stuck, and then that's just not gonna be good for anybody. I wouldn't do that to you. There's no fun in that. Now, whether or not we wind up spoiling like Mandalorian or WandaVision or something, I don't know. Hey, we got a voicemail too. Nice. Yeah. See, it's always really nice still nice getting phone calls. But give her a buzz back in the morning when everybody's rested up. Well, that's not what I wanted to do also. It's all part of the strategy here, guys. Strats. Speedrun strats. If I see Rob walking into Walmart, he would most likely have a bandana on with a Glock in his pants, sagging his pants down to the earth's core. And that's my Sunday best. Why is hashtag YELLOWJACKET in the pound sign? Because it's the Yellow Jacket Arena. I don't know, I'm still experimenting with the hashtags there. Just seeing if that winds up like helping or boosting the channel analytics at all or discoverability. Because that's the thing with YouTube here and really building up like a YouTube channel, YouTube presence. It's that I have no idea what I'm doing and nobody else knows what they're doing because it's all just basically trial and error. So then I'm like, yeah, this is a thing that shows up now. I'll give it a try. Why not? So yeah, YELLOWJACKET featured arena. And you know what, Billy? You know what? You are absolutely right. I'm gonna tag back in a sec. There we go. Yeah, no, everything's good. That was just a delightful, ever so humorous butt dial. Because everything's fine. Everything's fine. But me and my morbid outlook on life is like, yeah, but what if it's not? Everything's fine. But hey, man, you guys enjoy them phone calls. If you get phone calls, or better still, if you get to see your people in person, dude, enjoy that. I sure as heck am. See, there you go. I had to catch myself. Right there, so I didn't say something else that I very easily could have said otherwise. You ever get one of the voicemails where a bot attempts to translate it? You look at it and you wonder, how in the heck did it come with that? Yes, especially if the bot translates it into being something either rather crass or blue or just completely uncharacteristic of the person. And you're like, what? No, not like this. No. Waverable asking, so how is everybody? Funny story, farted at work the other day, and my coworker started to try and open the windows, and it must have been a really bad one. We work on a submarine. That's how you know it's bad, man. But take pride in those. Take pride. Those are oftentimes rare and elusive. You just got to embrace it. It's the ghost of your food past. Going up to food heaven. You're just freeing the spirit, is all. So this dude has a APOC, a Professor X, and then just X23. APOC, I'm really expecting to start to see more of in these arena matches, just as more people start to get them. And I think APOC is going to be another one of those annoying Doom, Gilly 99, Nick Fury opponents. Just super tanky and just winds up getting immunities, winds up just with long, annoying specials. Strife too, later on, with his invisibility nonsense. It's like on top of everything else, do we need yet another invisibility opponent? Another one, really? All we need is for like a Nihilist to get buffed and have like some sort of invisibility as well, and good lord. Heaven help us. Pew pew, pew pew. I once saw a fly on a toilet bowl. It looked peed off. Depends which toilet bowl it was at, man. You take that at like a McDonald's or a Taco Bell or something like that, I would be too. Stuff's worse than fly paper. The flies, what did I get myself into? Poor fly. You know, funnily enough, with, you know, the pandemic shutting down indoor dining for the most part, at least where I'm at still, I still don't miss the experience of going into a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Taco Bell for that sort of like in-restaurant experience. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Now, granted, you go to like talk about like an actual proper pub or like a nicer sit down bit, like the, you know, the ones where you take people you want to impress and whatnot. That I miss. But Rob, have you gotten a chance to play with the new and improved Terrax yet? No, I haven't, not yet. I haven't played much of Mole God yet either. I have played a heck of a lot of Kingpin though. YELLOWJACKET a little bit. YELLOWJACKET overall opinion is that it's nice. It's a nice buff, but I'm still not gonna rank mine up. Kingpin's getting ranked up. Kingpin without a doubt is getting ranked up, but it'll be interesting to see take Terrax for a spin and then Mole Man again as well. Mole Man, of course, I hear a lot of positive things about. People argue that Mole Man is better than the Kingpin buff. I don't have any reason to doubt that. I just don't have any first-hand experience yet. But I really should get on Terrax because Terrax, I've always argued, could be very good were his values to be upward tuned. And now that they have, well, now I gotta put my money where my mouth's at. There was an Englishman, an Irishman, and a bear. The Englishman said he likes English ladies best. The Irishman said he likes Irish ladies best. The bear said he likes bear ladies best. Well, I mean, bears do like bears, right? Love, love, guys. Love, love. I hate McDonald's other than getting the shakes. Well, yeah, following up with that, when I eat McDonald's, I get the shakes. Sometimes I also feel like I get more nutritional value from the money I spend. Were I to eat the money I would spend on hamburgers otherwise. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know. Some people are very, very excited and very interested in McDonald's. Either it's something they just grew up with, or they just have a really, really positive experience with, or you know, it's their cheat meal, their treat, whatever. I grew up with it, but it's not for me anymore, man. It's not for me anymore. Now, I don't know if it's whether it's just like I've just been to too many other different burger places, and now I just have a different appreciation than I did when I was a kid, but nah, I'm good. Well, cheers, Billy. Appreciate it. You're just the greatest. Pull off the Keanu meme. It's not even a meme. I mean, it's become a meme. But the best part about that is that he wasn't trying to be funny or be a meme or tell a joke or just like be over exaggerating. Keanu is just being Keanu. And that is why I have the utmost respect for him. I mean, hopefully there isn't like an Army Hammer story in Keanu's closet that he just hopes never comes out. I really hope not. I really, really hope not. That the dude's just been on the straight and narrow this whole time. Best fast food burger go. Habit? Probably. But that one's tough because Habit doesn't always necessarily have a fast food drive-through. It's like 50% of the time it's got a drive-through window. Otherwise, it's just a walk-in place. But Habit, probably. For a chain, I'm assuming, right? Because if we're talking about like non-chains, just drive-through restaurants, then my answer would be different. A place called a Galaxy Burger. But as far as chains go, the Habit. In-N-Out, I used to be In-N-Out. It used to be In-N-Out, but either they've been having to cut corners in order to save cost, or something. But I don't know, man. The patty just seems to be shrinking more and more and more, and it's still yummy. It's still nummy. Don't get me wrong. It's still nummy. It's just, you know, when you take a bite of your burger and you don't get any burger, you're like, oh, okay, it's just the onion and it's just the lettuce. That's okay. And the bun. Take another bite and you still don't get any burger. It's like, all right, well, that's not right. That's not right. What about you guys? Ready, set, go. Those who like McDonald's, please don't take offense, but I feel McDonald's is a children's takeout place. I feel as I got older, I just love cooking my own food way too much. Yeah. That's been my biggest problem. Is like the more I learn how to cook, the more it's like even when I go out to nicer sit down restaurants, I do find myself, not always, but occasionally, more becoming more so than than before. But it's like, hey, this is nummy, but I could make this better myself. It's nice. You don't have to cook. You don't need to clean. You don't need to go to the store, get stuff. It's just all there and ready, good to go. But yeah, I mean, if I was down for that extra work, then yes, I could make it better myself. How in the heck did I dex that? That's amazing. Come on. I am blocking that. This dude is 2% shy of getting KO'd. I do not want to choke last second. Con stopping by saying, yo, Rob. Best food burger is Fat Burger or Five Guys. Those are solid as well. I haven't had Five Guys burgers in a good long while. There used to be one in the last city I used to live in. But then I had since moved away, and there isn't one close by anymore, so that's a shame, because they were nummy. They were mighty nummy. You gotta be careful how you say that, though. Like, I know that's the name of the business, Five Guys, but you gotta be careful the context in which you say it, and then what you say leading up to and soon thereafter from saying the name of the restaurant, because otherwise, if you know, your inflection is not correct, it could have, I don't know, could be mistaken. It's like, no, I just want a meal for me, not the Five Guys over there. Although, also to be entirely honest, when I said teenager, though, I easily could have and regularly did eat enough food for Five Guys. Like, I was a beanpole, but I just was able to pack it away like it was nobody's business. See, we have fun here, guys. We have fun here. We have fun. But y'all better stop talking about hamburgers and whatnot, because then I'm going to start getting into thinking about, like, the avocado smash burger at the at Galaxy Burger. And that's so good. It's so good. Because, like, the patty is, like, it's like, I don't know, like, 1/2 to 3/4 inch thick patty with, like, thick slice of onion. No tomato. I'm not a tomato guy there. A bunch of lettuce, and then they, like, slice an avocado in half. Right, and then just slice up the avocado, that half of avocado, and put that on the burger as well. Not guac, not mashed avocado. They're like, no, we got the avocado right here. You see us making it? We're cutting it in half. It's on your burger now. There you go, enjoy. I'm like, yes, I will, as a matter of fact. Can I have that with bacon? Oh, you most certainly can have that with bacon. It's too late, guys. It's too late. I've already started thinking about it. I am very lucky, Wave Rebel. I am very lucky. Be living that down too. I was just talking at the top of the stream. I've only ever fallen asleep through the I slept through a live stream once ever. But yeah, you guys like to remind me of that. Thanks. Thanks. Billy enjoys watching them make the burger. Period. End of statement. They just get really into it, you know. It's just a labor of love. So anyway, the 7.2 beta is out tomorrow, right? What are you guys anticipating? What are you guys anticipating? Of course, they're not going to show anything for prizes or loot or anything like that. In the past, the second chapter has been like the nonsense chapter. Like 6.2 was an absolute mess, and it wasn't 5.2 where the collector was at, or was that 5.3? I don't remember. So it's probably gonna be the gauntlet right there. But we'll see. We shall see. Boink. There's a burger that had fried onion rings, bacon turkey, 1/3 of a pound of hamburger, some mozzarella cheese, was a mountain, and it was $9. That's it? If it says, if that burger is as large as you say it is, with all those things on it, I would happily shell out $9 and consider it a bargain. Because like you go other places and it's like, yeah, that burger is like $13, $15, something like that. And even still, like if it's made right, it's still worth it. Yeah, that's the other thing. You got to find the happy balance for a burger, right? You want it to have a very refined a taste palette, right? So you want to get a lot of different flavors and you want your burger to have a lot of different layers, right? But at the same time too, you don't want for me, I'll speak for me. I don't want my burger to be absolutely like melting and oozing and dripping and whatnot. Because it's like, hey, I take like 2 bites of burger. Hey, this is really good. But by the time I'm on my like 3rd or 4th bite, like the bun is already sopping wet. And it's just like, no, too much. No thanks. I don't want to have to eat my burger with a friggin' fork and knife because the bun disintegrated. Excuse me. You know what would be actually really fun for a burger place is to have a potato bun. I don't recall having a restaurant hamburger, or a fast food restaurant hamburger at least, on a potato bun. That would solve the problem straight away. And be hearty as heck too. Rob's thinking, that is disgusting. No, quite the contrary. Quite the contrary. All of those things sound fantastic. Fantastic. But again, that's my catch. I want my burger to hold together. I don't want my burger to melt into soup by the time I'm halfway done with it, you know? I don't know, but I think that 7.2.6 will be tough, and we'll be happy to test Kingpin all over Sen 2. Yeah. Yeah, everybody. I want to test everybody on 7.2. Because that was, again, one of the nice things about 7.1 is that there were a lot of different types of paths. There wasn't just straight ghost and Corvus cheese the entire way. There was a lot of it. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of it. But a healthy chunk that was not. Doink. Pew pew, pew pew. About a Wagyu burger for 80 pounds on its own. I could afford the 99 pence sides. Oh, I would assume so. I would too. Once. I would try it once to say that I did. How was it though, in retrospect? Was it like the best burger you've ever had, or is it like, hey, this is numbing? And that was kind of that. What is my max bench? I think my bench can accommodate up to like 800 pounds. It's very, very well designed. Reinforced right down the middle and then through the sides as well. So there isn't really a weak point on it. It's very, very well designed. Can easily fit at least one American. Yo says I'm 16 and bench 185 max. My old max was 250. So I hit 240 and I'm like, I can do more. Throw on a couple fives, round it up to 250, and that was good. Now, granted, I could not do 250 today, right now, but that was my max. I miss the freaking gym, though. I miss the gym. Because every place around here is shut down still. They don't have outdoor gyms here at all. And because the pandemic and everyone's getting shut indoors, right? The resale market and secondary market for like a used bench someplace or a bench and rack, let alone the weights, is a small freaking fortune. Like, you could have bought a new one for what a used one is going for nowadays. But so still do a little, but it's like a shell of what I used to. I miss it. And funnily enough, I miss the people too. Just the atmosphere. Like, I forget, there was either a Twitter post or like it was a post on Reddit or somebody, like people of the gym, at the gym. Sort of like people of Walmart, but people of the gym. And it's always so amusing how many of those types of people you wind up recognizing on a regular basis. But yeah, almost a year later for COVID, and it's like, yeah, I'll take that dude who's very obviously abusing that machine in a very self-harmful way, but, or like dude bro who doesn't re-rack his weights, or like Instagram person who's just taking selfies in the corner. Yeah, if you're able to bench your weight, that's a fairly good standard. Anything on top of that is even better. That's usually the rule of thumb. Or a rule of thumb, I suppose. The burger was nice for a once-in-a-decade treat. Yeah. Where'd you have to go to get it? Because that's also strikes me as like a place that you need to like make a reservation for. So it'd be like on the ready. It wouldn't just be something that, oh yeah, we got this in the back. We'll just throw it together quick. Rob, you want to see a beautiful burger? Check out the Barbecue Pit channel. It's amazing. Made them myself and just get some great chuck. You know what would be really nice to have is like a, and I'm going to be very careful on how I phrase this for all of you clowns there in chat. But a meat grinder, right? So I can throw in a couple different cuts of beef and make my own ground beef, right? Because like you could just like go to the store and just like, I'll take that 85-15 and or I'll just take that 90-10 right there, or if you're a crazy person, a 95-5, and just like do that just straight up. But it's like, no, I want to take a little cut of this, a little cut of that, mix it all together, and bam, just emerald that burger out of nothingness. See, I gotta be careful because now that you guys are talking about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna clip that. Like, no, I don't need anything haunting me. 6 months later, you're like, yo, Rob, you remember that one time you were talking about hamburgers? And when everybody here knows you were talking about hamburgers, but there's this little like 3-second clip where if you take it out of context, it doesn't sound like you're talking about hamburgers. Well, here we go. Andy, I don't disagree. However, I am still a very handsome young lad. Young, relatively speaking. Son of a gun. Relatively speaking. Although it is alarming, the older I get, the more I understand, like, people I used to see as just being old. And the older I get, the more I'm like, I get it now. I understand. I get it. And also, it's very true. The older you get, the more, like, apathetic you get. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes not in a good way. But it's like, yeah, okay. I always had to explain how to operate the DVD player to my folks, right? It wasn't because my parents were dumb. They just didn't freaking care. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. They're like, I don't want to waste any time thinking about this. Who cares? Whereas for me, at the time, I was like, meh. You push this button and you do this. You change the input to that. You put in the disc. You press this button. You skip ahead to the main menu, and there you go. Meme of the week. Forget MCOC grinding. Let's meat grind. Grind meat. Damn it. Yeah, man, seriously, mad sus. Which type of meat grinder? The kind that you don't tell people that you get. How about that? Sorry, but 30s isn't young. No, I know. I know. It really isn't. Like, I'm to a point now where there are people that I regularly talk to and hang out with and enjoy and respect that I'm old enough to be their dad. And that's just weird. But also, the other way of looking at it too, at least here in the States, that yeah, I'm 30, but I still have double my life to go before I can retire, at least. So in that regard, yeah, young. I still feel like saying like a mincer, that is like, that still sounds like that could be innuendo or double entendre. Well, you know, Peter Griffin and me are besties, you know. Just, I moved from Quahog not too long ago, right? Lois had us out for dinner all the time. It was great. Weird baby, though. Weird baby. Always had a feeling like he was secretly plotting all of our demise. I had to teach my great aunt how to copy and paste. It's like an hour. It was so annoying, but sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you guys are on the same page as me, but like growing up like that, having to explain everything to my folks, my extended family, and my grandparents as well. I have always been like, I do not want to be that person. I always want to stay on top of things and know how to do things. Do not be that person. And I'm trying. I'm trying. But we'll see. We'll see. Part of me also thinks that it's just inevitable. That's just a shortcoming of our primitive monkey brains just failing to adapt. Or becoming so set in your way, you know. But that is beyond my pay scale. My impression of everyone in family is great. I'll send you a video on Insta, Rob. You'll love it. Well, cheers, bud. Which is a fantastic segue, by the way. Much appreciated, Billy. If you have not already, check it out. I have an Instagram. Got the handle over there. Same handle for YouTube and Twitter as well. Just Rob vonShoe. Keep it simple. Instagram is the I don't want to say the black sheep of the family, but the oops child of the family in a sort of way where it's like, yeah, YouTube is my main focus. Twitter is the second after that. And I got Instagram because I'm on Instagram. But it's just like, all right, so I've already designed the thing for YouTube. I've already done the thumbnail art for that. I've already done, or if it's like a YouTube post, right? So I've already formatted it for YouTube, right? Now I'm going to reformat it for Instagram, or for Twitter, sorry. Cool. Do I really want to take the time and reformat it a third time to be optimized for yet another social? Sometimes yes. Sometimes yes. Sometimes yes, because it's worth it. It's just that cool. Other times it's like, I don't know. It needs it is a work in progress, I'll say that. But it does exist. It is over there. Plus, I just appreciate Instagram's format for going through a bunch of old posts. It's just a lot easier. It's all just right there. But yeah, that's over there. Check it out. I put a lot more art on Instagram than Twitter. Gonna let that be the artsy fartsy outlet, as well as Discord, because there is the official Rob Von server, which is the official Discord server of the channel. Figure I might as well plug the Discord as well. Got a link down in the description below. If you got crystal openings you want to brag about or sulk about, that's a good place to do that. Choppy, choppy, chop. If you got questions, comments, concerns about champs to rank up or who to bring for a specific path, it's a great place to do that as well. Or if you just got jokes or some memes or fan art, I love seeing that stuff too. So it's all there. Don't have Insta, but I've got Twitter. We'll follow when I hop on my iPad next. Awesome, bud. Much appreciated. Little Corvus went smush right there. Well, awesome, Andy. Very cool. Alright, so we're almost to 20 wins, which means I'm going to switch over and start using some of the 6s, which is going to be awesome. Start burning through some of those. Yeah, let's do this. Go from there. So here's a question for you guys out there. Outside of Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, what would be the next best thing, like, for a growing YouTube channel to go market to? Not market, that's not the right word. To build up a page or a presence. I hate that word, marketing. It has such a negative connotation, which is like a bunch of spammy, keyworded, focus group nonsense. That's not at all what I'm going for. That was the wrong word. But what should I look into? What should I hop on next? In your humble opinions. Snapchat. See, Twitch would be fun. I have seen, like, on Katie's stream, right? As well as Supers as well. A couple people do the Twitch, whatchamacallit, the Twitch plugin, where you got the YouTube chat and Twitch chat all coming through the same channel. So you're streaming concurrently on both, and that's really, really cool. And that actually has been on my radar for something to look into and set up. I've already got a Twitch account, just nothing there yet, but that's solid. And yes, Andy, I am on Reddit though too. You can ask Five Guys if they want to sponsor you. I will gladly shill for Five Guys burgers. I will happily sell Five Guys burgers products. Just give me like a baseball cap, give me a apron or something. Set up like a stand back here in the background. A little spotlight, have like a burger on a whatchamacallit, a hot plate, something like that. I don't need an air freshener. Just open up a bag of Five Guys burgers and fries. It's plenty aromatic right there. Don't have Five Guys in Australia, so it sounds a little sus to me. Wouldn't that be something? All of us are just in cahoots just to screw with Andy. Like, we just make up this, like, silly, nonsensical, very, like, blue innuendo sort of name and just roll with it. It's like, yeah, no, that's what it's called. Yeah, there's a place called Five Guys over here. For sure. And then, you know, just troll the heck out of everybody. Man, my mind just goes so many different places. No, there is not, as far as I'm aware, a similar restaurant with that name. Part of me wonders if the Five Guys crew wound up just buying up all those different names for copyright's sake, just so somebody couldn't, like, copyright that name and then just, you know, be a very blatant knockoff. We have something called McDonald's. Yeah, well, okay, yes, but your McDonald's is probably a lot better than our McDonald's. Like, I've seen some of the pictures of menus and meals of McDonald's in Japan, and I would eat at a Japanese McDonald's for sure. It looks so much better. Remember the submarine sandwich shop? I do. That was a bit of a throwback, but yeah, I do. That was before, what was that? That was right before the big, like, Subway and Quiznos war, wasn't it? And then everybody started, like, cannibalizing everybody else's ideas. I mean, that's how Subway put Quiznos out of business. They're like, yeah, we'll toast our buns, sure. And Quiznos was just like, dang it, they found us out. Our one gimmick. And then, you know, fast forward a decade, it comes out that the chicken in Subway sandwiches isn't chicken at all. Have not been to Subway in ages. Twitch, YouTube stream at the same time does not make sense to me, but what I and many other people do is main stuff on YouTube and side games, others on Twitch. Probably because from what I have seen, MCOC has a very small foothold on Twitch, or market share. That there's a presence there, but like, I think at any given time there's maybe only like couple dozen people watching MCOC content on Twitch. And it'd be cool to get to talk with the Twitch MCOC folks, but our McDonald's also have broken ice cream and frozen drink machines. That makes sense because they are shipped to the stores broken on purpose. It would not be a proper McDonald's if they did not have broken drink machines. It's just part of the charm. I'm sure. Can I have this guy's Omega? I was gonna say, can I have this guy's roster? But then I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And Omega would be cool, eventually. Except Omega is one of those crummy champs that you have to pull twice. He's amazing once you do, but you gotta really pull him twice. Or at least have an Awakening gem handy, and I do not. What did he say, Billy? Pew, pew, pew. Yeah. Poor guy. He's gonna starve. It was looking a little rough there for a minute, Andy. It was looking a little rough there for a minute, but doubled back, hunkered down, tucked in the shoulder, persevered, and here we are again. Back up to date, on top of everything. There's a 5 girls deli? Alright, come on, dude. There we go. I love freaking Space Ghost, man. So I will say this, I gotta give a huge shout out to Slayer of Gods here, because when he did throw the that challenge for the 3-star SmackDown My Way with Space Ghost, I was a positive, absolute Cosmic Ghost Rider scrub. Like, I played him, but I just didn't. I had no mastery of him whatsoever. And then by doing the SmackDown, then I actually, you know, then I learned how to play him a little bit better, and he's just so good. He's so good. Well, I would try 5 Girls Deli. I am always down for a new deli, a good deli. Must be on hard times, Billy. Must be on really hard times. And crash. But it's great for construction as well. If you needed a brick, it's a recurring supply. And he says, do you know what my profile pic is? I do not. I do not. What is your profile pic? I know what Billy's is. Billy's is easy. I got that one. But yours, not as much. Pew pew. Pew pew. Alright, so let's see if we can spam that. Oh, perfect. Bye-bye, dude. Oh, man, that dude had active furies on him. And I just needed to get to the special 2. As soon as he gets to the special 2 and he can throw down that buff punishment, he just melts people. He just melts people. One of the many reasons why I love playing Mordo. But then there's frickin' Gilly. Good lord. I waste so much time with friggin' Gilly 99 fights because she's invisible. Marm stopping in, saying, yo, what's good, Marm? How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. How's it going? I give up, Billy. What is sticky and brown? A dried stick. Well, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Now, I mean, if it's green and sticky, then that might be a little bit different. Just means it was freshly felled from the tree, that's all. I love jokes, YOLO. What do you got for me? If anybody wants to do incursions, Marm's asking. As for me personally, I'm tapped out on incursions for this week, but if anybody else is down. Sounds like Andy's about to profess some admiration for Big Bird. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But funny story with Big Bird is because he is a bird with forward-facing eyes. It means that Big Bird is a predator, similar to hawks and eagles, as opposed to a giant canary, as we were led to believe. Grandpa's telling me that our generation is on technology way too much. Being a smart ass I am, I unplugged. I mean, just can't stand a hypocrite, you know? Just can't stand a hypocrite. Sounds like a very easy shoe-in for like a Schwarzenegger one-liner. I mean, it could be Wave Rebel. It could be. He imagines Snuffleupagus, so who knows what else is going up there in that giant yellow head of his. David stopping in saying, what's up, everybody? What's good, David? How's it going? Hope you are well. Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. We are a misfit bunch here tonight. We are all over the place. We're telling jokes. We're talking about hamburgers. Somebody here in chat, a couple people in chat actually are really interested in Five Guys. It's because Yellow knows what's up. David asking, did I watch WandaVision? Yes, I am all caught up. I'm gonna hold off on spoilers for the last episode though, for another little bit still, just in case anybody else in chat has not yet seen it. Just give everybody a little bit more time to get caught up. I think it's fair game to talk about like the first couple episodes though. But it's really hard to be connected to the internet at all and not have things just spoiled left, right, and center. Because people have no chill. And the crappy thing about that is that it isn't even just like, you know, Reddit or Imager or something that spoils it. It's like the freaking like mainline news outlets that are just like trying so desperately hard to like jump on the clickbait bandwagon that they wind up spoiling everything. So if you're like, yeah, let's talk about the geopolitical tensions in the Mideast. And then, by the way, spoilers for WandaVision. It's like, no. That's entirely off topic and rather inappropriate. And I really didn't need to know. Alright, bud. Rebel, you have a good one. Get some good Z's. We'll catch you on the next live stream, bud. That'd be really fun if that was that wound up being a thing, Billy. The little memento mori, like, oh yeah, Vision died in Infinity War. That's right. See, we'd always have that little bit. That'd be fun. Freaking Nick. Bingo. Yellow says, did you miss the joke I put? I must have. Ah, about the keys. Yes. No, I got that one. I got that one. That one I think may be a bit too dark for me to repeat. YouTube may flag it. Because YouTube is nuts in what they wind up marking your videos for. Really want to talk theories here? All right, well, we'll put it to a vote. So it's about, what, 10 people in chat right now? So yes, if you guys, if the vast majority of people want to spoil it or have been, or have watched it or whatnot, then we'll go with a majority rule there. Otherwise, we can hang off till later on, either later at the end of the week or a future live stream. I'm good either way. Up to you guys. Hey, Cheeto stopping in. What's good? Sexy hot Cheeto Jutsu. Welcome to the festivities. Well, there are theories saying it's either Mephisto or the Grim Reaper that brought Vision back. Maybe. I mean, it's either that or it's just like a little bit of like necromancy or something from... Finally got 5-star Claire. Very nice. Good on you, bud. That is a fantastic pull. She is completely OP. Good on you, bud. Is she still good without the damage masteries? Oh, 100% yes. She's good with them. She's good without them. She is very good. Very, very good. Alright, come on. Come on, Gilly. You clown. Spinny, spinny. It could be. And there are... That's the nice thing about this show, is that it definitely does allow for a whole bunch of different theories. And the fact that like the entire MCU is completely in flux right now with them trying to set up and figure out the whole next phase and kind of where they want to take it. Or take the whole MCU. That, yeah, I mean, really the sky's the limit. Especially with all the scuttlebutt with upcoming movies, too. Welcome back, Marm. Welcome back. Yeah, the Kabam gods have blessed the account here. I am very, very fortunate to have the roster that I do. Uh-oh. Through my pass till I got 5-4, 100%. Almost there. Please live. Get out of here. Well, that was close. An awful lot closer than I would have liked. And Falcon down. Or, I mean, I suppose it's possible, too, that, like, Vision has been pulled from a different reality, right? That's how he's alive, because he's always been alive. He's just not from this timeline. Kevin Feige said that WandaVision will set up the multiverse, and Paul Bettany said there will be a Luke Skywalker type cameo. Possibly. Again, I'm not going to talk spoilers for the last couple episodes, so it's entirely possible, probable. Read into that as you will. It was all a dream. Yeah, she wakes up back in Sokovia. Everything's all good and hunky-dory. Just wakes up, says Rosebud, drops a snow globe When can I post the spoiler meme I sent you in the Q Discord? You can send it to me whenever. Posting in Discord usually like wait a week and a half. Well, actually no. For Discord you can post stuff, but then flag it as like a spoiler, right? Or am I mixing that up with Reddit? Because I think Reddit does that too. It is possible, David. It is possible. I haven't heard any post interviews about anything. But I think there's what 8 episodes in the series in the season. So I mean, there's also still time for actual Luke Skywalker to show up as well. Then yeah, if you want to do that, and then just post it with the spoiler tag, then it's probably a good bet. Oh, YOLO. Why do you say that, bud? Why do you say that? Hey, Char stopping in. What's good, bud? How are you? Happy Monday. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope the week is finding you well. What's new? We are towing the line with WandaVision spoilers. We haven't spoiled anything yet, but we're towing the line. 9 episodes, okay. I'm okay with that. And then, effectively, like, as soon as the last episode airs, then they're going to launch, like, a week or a couple weeks later into Falcon and Winter Soldier. Which is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be interesting to see what they wind up doing with it, what it winds up setting up. Like if it is its own thing, if it has its own unique, important story to tell, or if it's more like a prequel, I suppose, or like a, for whatever the next Captain America movie is. Because honestly, that's all I really want out of that show. It's going to be a lot of fun. The chemistry between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan is fantastic. Seeing Zemo and costume is going to be cool too. But I just want them to see Falcon in the Cap suit. And kind of like rise to the occasion and embrace the mantle. Finally get to check in on the live stream. Day hasn't gone well at work or in Alliance War. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. For both of those. Work's tough. Work sucks. And Alliance War, well, I don't have many positive things to say about Alliance War either. But I'm sorry, at least the day is done. Tomorrow is a new day for new adventures, so, you know, hopefully things will be back off on a better foot. Looking forward to the Loki series, says David. Looks fire. Saw the trailer, gets me the most hype. Yes, especially with what they could potentially wind up setting up. Loki, of course, jumping through time with the Cosmic Cube. And how that's all going to wind up weaving together with all the other wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff they got going on. Fortunately, we won't see the Cap suit because in the first episode, he is stripped of the Captain America title. I'm assuming that's where they build up a U.S. agent, right? Again, it just really depends what they wind up doing it and where they wind up taking it, because me personally, I'm really not a fan of that story, like that fan of the that narrative element, where it's like it sets up something at the end of a story or end of a season or end of an episode, and then like immediately first thing next season or next episode, it's like, yeah, you know that thing that we like built up to? Yeah, no, never mind. It's such a unglorified letdown. In case in point, like look at like every single Resident Evil movie and sequel, right? It's like, hey, the preceding movie built up like this big climatic thing. Hey, there's like an army of Alices running around now, and the very first thing they do in the next movie is like, yeah, we're just gonna kill them all. And we're going to take away Alice's powers. So, yeah. Never mind. Now she's just a regular nobody again. Have fun. Have a good movie. Dex. But, of course, it is still MCU Marvel storytelling, so I'll give him a pass. I'll give him a pass. That it is, Billy. That it is. But hearing theories that Falcon and Winter Soldier could set up some mutants in the MCU too. Mutants are going to be everywhere. Mutants are going to wind up being everywhere. I mean, my guess is that it's going to wind up being like a Wave 1 Avengers sort of thing. It's like, hey, you got a couple mutants in this movie. We got a couple mutants in that movie. And you got a mutant over in this show. But none of the mutants talk to other mutants until the drumroll X-Men movie. And then all the different mutants that have shown up in all the different movies get together for one big mutant slugfest. See if they will ever wind up doing anything with Inhumans now, too. Just with the, since they can actually, like, use the word mutants, and mutants are a thing now. And they'll just, like, ignore that there was ever an Inhumans TV series. That never happened. It was an alternate dimension. That's what it was. Oh yeah, and What If is coming out too. What If looks fun. I really wish that they would do like a What If for many different kinds of series. Like a What If in Star Wars would be amazing as well. Because they've done a number of those in comics and standalone books as well. It's like, well, what if, you know, Vader got Luke to join the dark side in Empire? Or what if Luke was killed on the Death Star or something like that? You know, then what? Jessica Chastain as Medusa. Jessica Chastain as anybody in the MCU. Sign me up for that. You can't have an actor with her, like, her caliber of an actor and not find something super interesting for her to do in the MCU, you know? Oh, supposedly that also, speaking of casting, supposedly Keanu got officially presented with the Kraven role for the standalone movie, perhaps. So that could be interesting. Get out of here. Get out of here, surfer. You clown. Proper treatments for Inhumans would be awesome. The TV show is so bad. Again, yes, it's like, hey, let's take everything that's cool about the Inhumans and like immediately, in like episode 1, episode 2, take all of that away. So these people that we know nothing about and don't really have any investment to have lost like the most unique, interesting thing about them. And we're supposed to just go along with it because of the name? Nah. Nah, I'm good. Oh. Heavy fart charge right there. Now, and Char, that was just to save on the CG budget. That's all that was. They didn't want to have to animate the hair every episode. And then you get a show, on the other hand, like The Expanse, which I am just starting to get through. I'm in season 2 right now. It's like, oh yeah, what does hair look like floating through space? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Don't worry about it. We gotta figure it out. We'll do that. And make it look really good for a TV show. I have not heard anything about an Inhumans movie, Billy. It's not to say that there isn't, I just haven't heard. I know there's the Eternals coming out. Rank 2 Red Skull? No. No, not yet. No rank 2 yet. He's so close. He's so close to being good, Red Skull. He's so close to being good. But just not there yet. His damage is just still too noodly. Pew pew pew. Alright, Yellow. Take care, bud. Get some good Z's, and we'll catch you next time. Because if they do too much in 5 years, then there wouldn't be that much to do in the next decade. Yeah, they need their writers, like the comic writers, to actually keep creating interesting characters for them to mooch off of and adapt onto screen. Because Ms. Marvel is just now starting to take off a bit more. You know, Miles has already hit the ground running in terms of like new characters, new angles. But elsewise, but at the same time too, with them just getting the Fox and Sony licenses and properties, that's enough material right there for a decade plus. It's all good. It's all good. Wouldn't that be something? The movie just magically still shows up. Yeah, PP, and that's the problem. That's the problem. And the thing is, though, too, I mean, since they're introducing the multiverse, it'd be really easy to reboot entire storylines and story arcs, too. Or inversely, just have, like, I don't know, Disney Plus be like, one universe and have on-screen MCU be another universe, and then, you know, cross over periodically, but that way you could still have the same character in both places but doing different things. In the space of 2 years, we get WandaVision, Falcon, Loki, Moon Knight, Ms. Marvel, and She-Hulk. Did I miss anything? What If? That's coming out too, I think. Which is good, but I mean, at the same time, we didn't get anything last year. Which I think I'm more okay with than not. It's nice to have that amount of time as a palate cleanser. Because having the 3 Marvel releases a year building up to Endgame was too much. Borderline too much. Boom. Yeah, they just announced the Wakanda show. I don't know if that's gonna be coming out this year or next. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be next, but who do you think is the next mutant will show up? Next mutant, still waiting on the first mutant. Well, it's definitely not gonna be Hugh Jackman because he said he's done. You see Deadpool show up. Deadpool just isn't everything. He's in the background of everything. I'm just waiting for the Deadpool kills the MCU movie. Oh, you like these characters? Well, Ryan Reynolds had something to say about that. That's cool, but it would have to be really, really good. Because Logan was such an amazing movie and a fantastic send-off to a character, you know? Like, I know it's Disney and they've got enough, like, walking money that they could just throw enough at him to do another, like, X-Men First Class cameo where he just, like, shows up for a scene and just enough for him to say that he's been in there. Or for them to say he's been in there. But they could even bring the girl back who played Laura in Logan as well. Because she's on Dark Materials on HBO right now, and she's fun to watch. I mean, she was fun in Logan. It's always fun seeing a kid actor who can act, but it's really cool getting to see her career take off too. Time for me to catch some Z's. Have a nice week, Rob. Hey, you too, Char. Thanks for stopping in. Always a pleasure. I'll catch you around either on a upcoming live stream or probably on Twitter, one or the other. Take care, bud. Yeah, let me see that. Oh. And there we go. Sweet. There we go. Yeah, you're in the clear, PV. I got you. that, do that, do that. Man, I wish I could wake up Falcon. I would rank 3 Falcon if he was awakened. He's so freaking good. Well, nice thing is that I'm already at 5.2 mil, which means I'm already over a quarter of the way done. Which is nice. Which is nice. I'll take it. Boink. Hey, what's up, Cataclysm? Part of the hashtag People's Elbow raid. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well here today, bud. Happy Monday. It is always a pleasure. Phoenix stopping in, part of the Elbow raid as well as Hilbert and Jay. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the featured Yellow Jacket grind. We are actively avoiding WandaVision spoilers, but towing the line, still having fun with that. So don't worry about spoilers there if you are avoiding them. And otherwise, talking about hamburgers and random shenanigans. But thanks for stopping in, everybody, and do appreciate the raid very much. My fights against Cavalier bosses used to take 2 minutes. Now they take 20 seconds with Falcon. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Plus, he just shuts everything down. It's such a great tool that it's nice that it actually works. Parasite stopping by, part of the People's Champ raid, saying, hello, Rob. Good day, mate. Well, good day back at you. Thank you for stopping in. People's Champ, finally. The champ has come back to Rob vonShoe's stream. What's good, PC? Man of the hour. Three-star SmackDown alum here in the house. If you guys have not checked out the video earlier, I posted a video on my channel with the 3-star SmackDown with People's Champ. And that was just a heck of a lot of fun. So, PC, thank you very much again for joining me for that. It was good times. It was good times. Phoenix says, me and Kat need to catch up. We've only watched the first 2 episodes of WandaVision. Well, good. There will be no spoilers here for exactly that reason. Just to get everybody up on all caught up. I figure by this point, though, Mandalorian spoilers are green lit. It's been long enough since the show wrapped up, and honestly, if you've managed to avoid spoilers on the internet thus far, you probably haven't been on the internet at all. So So who here in chat has access to the 7.2 beta starting up tomorrow? And if you do, are you going to jump on it right away or at all? Oh, come on, dude. Thank you. Spoiler alert, we are happy you are back in the shoe stream. Yes. I'm gonna need to get the bigwigs together from marketing, and we need to workshop that because shoe stream. Well, I understand where you're coming from. Probably doesn't have the most sanitary of connotation inflections. We'll workshop it some more. This is the first beta I have not been invited to. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, PB. Now I've said it before, I'm going to keep on saying it. I think everybody should be able to get on a beta at some point, at least once or twice a year. Yeah, testing in the new content, yeah, that's great, whatever. But to have a beta to just play around with ranking up champions that they were either on the fence about or champions that they wouldn't rank up otherwise. Test characters out at higher levels before you actually like burn the resources on the real game. It would just be nice, you know? It would be nice. Maybe one of these days. Maybe. Punchy. I had to stop at the store this morning on my way to work and had to stop myself from buying the Kashi cereal you were eating yesterday. Ah, you have a solid amount of willpower there. Solid amount of willpower. But I mean, if you are back in the market, it was really numbing. It was unique. It was definitely unique. But it was very numbing. I will happily be eating the rest of that box. Jay stopping by saying I was invited. I'll be streaming it, and that's a good idea. Well, cheers, and best of luck. Have fun on the beta too. I'm really hoping that it's as much fun as 7.1 was. Not in terms of like the ease of the fights. I think, I mean, especially since it's 7.2, it's going to be more challenging than 7.1 was. But just in terms of like fun, creative nodes and whatnot, I'm really hoping so. Really hoping so. What's up, Exhilarate? Stopping in and saying, hello, Rob. What's good, bud? Welcome. All right, we'll do that. I do one bowl, and the rest would wind up stale. I don't eat breakfast very often. See, me neither, but that's the nice thing about that cereal is that, like, midday, if you're going to the kitchen for munchies or whatnot, you can just pour yourself a cup of cereal, throw it in, like, a tumbler or something, and bring it back to your desk or wherever it is you're at. Chow down on it that way. Always works out awesome. Plus, it makes it portable. So I always had the fun and terrible habit of eating breakfast like at 1 in the afternoon. It wasn't lunch. Lunch still came later, like closer to 3, but breakfast would be at 1. I'm like, well... Whoops. And kicky. Awesome. Carnage has such a wonky reach for his special, or for his heavy. Like, the tendrils don't hit, like, where they actually show up. So even though, like, the tendrils are going through somebody, it doesn't count as a hit. for some odd reason. Can we get an OG Spider-Man buff, please? Yes. Yes, please. Please and thank you. Same with Groot. Kabam Mike on Twitter was teasing that Angela is getting a numerical rework with the update. So that's one of the March buffs, apparently. So we'll see what the other one is. Alrighty, guys. So here's the plan. Here's the plan. Let's get it's about that time in the evening, I think, to start wrapping things up just a little bit. I'm going to be finishing up the round right here, but at the same time, let's go say hey to BG. While I'm doing all those things, though, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be live streaming again on Wednesday. I know the 7.2 beta is up tomorrow, but I'm probably going to be sitting out day 1. Might pick that up day 2, live stream some of that. But either which way, be back again Wednesday for that same time, same place, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Other shameless plugs. Next Monday is another edition of the 3-Star SmackDown. I had a couple of videos released today. One with Slayer of Gods running in Cosmic Ghost Rider against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, and the other with none other than People's Champ doing Archangel. And that was very, very fun. Got another one of those coming out next week. Hope to catch you guys for that. Throw a link down there in the chat with the hashtag RobVonRaid. I'm going to be stopping by, saying howdy, wishing him well. He just wrapped up Abyss the other day. And, you know, he picked what he wanted to pick, and there we go. But that is going to do me for tonight, guys. Again, thank you for watching. Please do like the video. Subscribe if you have not already. That'll help the channel out. I'm going to go say hey to BG. Hope to see you guys there, or otherwise, catch you on Wednesday. Till next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe, and be well all.